try to read the book because it was way too much cleavage. Good morning. All right, let's hook up our mics. We are live over on TikTok. On YT. So if you aren't following me over there, make sure you come on over there. Let's get our sound on. Y'all, I don't know why I've not been able to go to sleep for the last 2 days. So the other night I stayed up till 6 a.m. Last night I stayed up till 4. Like, what, girl? Go to bed. And then I'll be trying to get up with y'all, and I'll sleep. I woke up at like 8 initially because I feel like my body is waking up to get on live with my girls, right? But then for the last 2 days, when I had literally only had a little hour of sleep, it was like, go back to sleep. I don't understand how. Why are you keep kicking me out? We've been kicked. Thank y'all for sticking around. This the second time this morning so far? Like, they not gonna allow us to be great? Like, what? Thank you. Thank you, Ty, for the hearts and the roses. They not gonna let us be great this morning. Good morning, Tay. Yo, I don't know what's up with that. We've been kicked off twice this morning already, and we ain't even started. So let's I'm just gonna. So let's get started because they want to keep kicking us out this morning. Yeah. But we are live over here on YT and TikTok. We are here. I'm ready this morning. I made sure all my notes and everything was ready so we can get started. We can get in and we can get out. You know what I'm saying? It was like somebody said to me yesterday, they said, Mecca, you don't be playing. I said, because when I first started coming on TikTok, I spent hours on here, like 2, 3, 4 hours at some times. You know what I mean? Yes, happy Friday. So we come to read, get it done, and go about our business so we can go out here and execute and get shit done. But we ain't got time to be sitting on live all day. Like, we got stuff to do. So we are going to be finishing up chapter 1. Yesterday was very entertaining. Oh, thank you, Tay. So entertaining. This is the book that we're reading. I don't want to show it too much because I don't know if that is the reason why we keep being kicked out. This book is called I Am My Brand by Kubi Springer. And it's how to build your brand without apology. Yesterday, she gave us some gems, and I just want to kind of just recap real quick because, we be getting a lot of good information. And yeah, so we're finishing up chapter 1 because the chapters are a little longer, so it might just take us a little longer. And from this chapter so far, chapter 1, own your truth. These are some key takeaways that we had in the beginning of the chapter from yesterday. Your brand begins with you, not your logo, not your Instagram page. You hear that? It begins with you. You must own your entire truth. The good, the grit, and the growth. We gotta stop being embarrassed about what we went through. Shit, there's people out there that have been in going through. Some people have gone through some worse stuff. Some people have been worse people. You know what I'm saying? They done did some crazy stuff. So it's like, it's okay. It's at the end of the world. God forgives you. You repent. You do what you need to do, and and just focus on being a better person. But don't allow that, whatever the situation was, to hold you back and keep you from being the great that you're supposed to be, you know? Um, and clarity. This is number three. This is number three. We about to be on YT. Cause this is not trying to be great. It's a protest April 5th. I didn't do that. Oh. All right. Even though it keep kicking us out, we're gonna keep going. All right. Sorry, y'all. I don't know what keeps happening, but please be patient with me, y'all. Hopefully it's not frozen for y'all again. I turned my internet off, so I don't know if that's what's doing it. All right, last one. Clarity on your identity leads to confidence in your message. Clarity on your identity, not their message, not who your ideal client is. Clarity on your identity leads to confidence in your message. That statement right there, I feel like it trumps everything. Nope, it's not frozen on YT. That's what I said. I was like, yo, I'm about to be yeah, and we don't have nobody over there, so come on over there. Um uh and oh, I didn't say this. So sometimes over on YT, y'all don't know this. Sometimes on YT, I do like a bonus training or something. So last week I had had to finish some work on Canva, so I went live on Canva. I was doing some web design work and some Canva work. So just to let y'all know, that's where we're gonna do the bonus stuff. So if you want to stay on for like an extra 15, half an hour, we could do some bonus stuff. So all right, just a FYI. But yes, it is Mecca Joy, MECCAJOI, over on YouTube too. So just FYI, I had explained earlier that the reason why I'm holding this blanket, I know I hold my blanket every day like I am a little baby, right? But today I'm holding it because it's a space in between my shirt and I missed the button. My button popped off and I haven't fixed it yet. So we're covering it up. All right, I just let y'all know. All right, let's go. Let's get started. Like y'all like, so we here. You've had that blanket every single day, Mecca. You know what I'm saying? It's like we can always get better. So I'm ready for it. So today's affirmation is I own every part of my journey. I own every part of my journey. I use my story to empower. I use my story to empower, inspire, and build boldly. I own every part of my journey. I use my story to empower, inspire, and build boldly. I love that, y'all. The morning journey. All right, so mindset shift. Beauty, let's go. The parts of your story you once wanted to hide are now the parts that make you magnificent. Hey, thank you for the daily heartbeat. The parts of your story you once wanted to hide are now the parts that make you own it, share it, let it lead your brand with purpose. Oh, I love this. I love this. Because I know some of us probably are still struggling through the mud, trying to get out of the mud, trying to get out of mud. We're not doing that. Own it, share it, and let it lead your brand with purpose. Let's go. Actually, this a whole dress. Let me show y'all real quick. It's a whole dress. And it got pockets. Let me show y'all. It's a whole dress. It's a whole dress. Come on, y'all. It's a whole dress. And look, I got my own. So if you ever want to give me something, y'all see I love my slipper. But look at that. It's a whole dress. But I popped the button. So move, kitty. Um, So my boobs is about to be exposed, but I had to model that for y'all. I had to model that for y'all real quick. I love this dress. I bought this in ooh, shoot. There was a boutique that I used to always love going to when I lived in Atlanta, and she would have the nicest dresses, like unique stuff that I'm the type of person I like to wear stuff that I know that I'm not going to see nobody else in while I'm out. I haven't seen anybody with this dress on. I probably got like three or four from her shop um that I haven't seen anybody. So if you live in Atlanta, I can't even remember the store, but or the mall. I think it was Arbor Place Mall. Yeah, Unique Designs. Is that it? That probably is it. Oh my God, they had this. I remember I bought this jean skirt from there. I'll have to put a picture of it. Stop it. Um, okay. How I want to scratch up my chair. Um, I bought this skirt one time from there. Sorry, y'all. And it was so cute. It was like, it had this like train, like the tutu train, but it was a jean skirt. It was like a little short mini skirt. But oh my God, I felt like I walked into the club. I was like, the train was just like, I was at a wedding, but I wasn't at a wedding. But oh, I wish I could find that again. The train changed colors, so I had to get rid of it, but I probably could have bleached it or something. But let's get started. I love fashion. I do love fashion when I can afford the right stuff that I like, and I want it to be different. Like, you know what I mean? All right, let's get started because we got this. This chapter is a couple pages. I just want y'all to know that I'm so grateful for y'all to be here. I'm so grateful that you guys are loving to read too. And I just want y'all to know that I appreciate y'all and that y'all are doing a wonderful job. You know what I mean? Just by being here, that lets you know that you care about your well-being, that you care about your business, you care about your career, because I feel like this stuff is vital. And the main thing though, out of all this that we do, that we have to execute. Even if it's just a little bit, we have to execute. If we want to have a better life, if we want to just have just a better all overall experience in life, we have to execute. All right, so let's get started. All right, let's get because we getting through this today. All right. Whew. Success is a choice. It's not a given. Let's look at a scenario to explain this further. You want to get a promotion, but as soon as you say it, your gremlins pop up. They are delighted to hear that you want to do something amazing because now is their chance to tell you you can't. Off they go. You're not clever enough to get that promotion, is what they whisper the very moment you start to think about it. This tech company is only interested in men at the top. Look at it. It's like an old boys network around here. They'll never accept you. And on the gremlins go. Say good morning. Now, in that moment, you have two choices. You can agree with the gremlins, bow your head with defeat before you have even started, and continue to wish and daydream about a promotion. Or you can tell the gremlins to back the off. She didn't say that. I said that. Because guess what we got to do? We got to tell the gremlins to back the off. Sorry, y'all, I lost my spot because here I go being extra. Where are we at? All right, here we go. All right, tell the gremlins to back off and inform them I'm going to get that promotion one way or another. I'm going to sit at the table. Once you have made that decision, your job is to focus and stay focused on all the actions needed to make that decision come to fruition. You know, the key word in that statement was all the actions. You're going to take all the actions. You're not going to wait for your husband to take the actions. You're not going to wait for Susie to take the actions, Tanya, Tammy, none of them. You're going to get up and do what you have to do, right? But if you have the tools without making a decision to win, you will never win. Once you say, I'm going to get a promotion, your thinking should be directing to your actions to do one single thing, which is to get that promotion. I remember when I first left my ex-husband, right? And I was like, I'm gonna travel. Boom, I started traveling. I remember when I said I wanted to make $60,000 a year and nothing less. I made $60,000 a year and nothing less. But then I soon realized, like, oh shit, $60,000 ain't nothing. I was like, hold up. Then I started researching all the people because I was in HR. So I started looking, I did payroll. So I would start looking at all the like big execs, their pay. Like $250,000 to be the director of human resources? What? I was like, oh yeah. I was like, I'm on my way. And then I found entrepreneurship and I was like, oh, I can make that in 1 month? Oh, let's figure this out. You know what I mean? All right. If you are resolved, that's when your personal brand marketing kicks in. You read around your subjects area and prepare for the team meeting so that you have something of real value to add to the discussions and show them your clear brand differentiation. You network with other employees outside of your department to alliances, create internal alliances and increase your social capacity. You start blogging on LinkedIn to demonstrate your knowledge and enthusiasm of the subject area, whilst creating an effective digital footprint. You study your company's business objectives to ensure that your skills and capabilities offer something fresh to help them achieve those objectives. This gave me an idea, y'all. Y'all know how I've been saying I want to be like I guess a column art writer for like Entrepreneur Magazine and Forbes Magazine. I gotta start this blog. I gotta start writing articles. I gotta start socializing with people who work at Forbes or something. Like we gonna write these. We gonna be on those articles. I'm telling you. But winning takes time, and as such, I can assure you that your gremlins will show up and try to convince you that it's never going to happen. Thank you for liking the live, y'all. But because you have made a decision, because you have made up your mind, your actions are not in vain. Yes, see, yes. The anxiety of not being noticed and valued might still be there, but nevertheless, hold up. Let me bring this over here because you might not be able to hear me as good. That might be better because YT couldn't hear me. Sorry, y'all. The mic was all the way on the other room. Where we go. All right. The anxiety of not being noticed and valued might still be there, but nevertheless, the very next day, you get right back up and keep acting as a person who deserves a promotion. These actions over time become your habits, and your habits of adding value to the company at hand will be noticed. And if your current company fails to notice them, you need to leave and go to a company that will notice them and give you a promotion you deserve. Don't This is one thing I hate when people, I know it's scary, but why stay at a company that you're miserable at, And even in a state that I just know it's scary. Sometimes you just got to take the leap of faith. People stay in states and it's like, there's no jobs. It's like, move. Like, that's the first thing in my head, move. But I also get how traveling and changing and, change can be scary. But I say, don't stay, leave. Either way, you win. You get the promotion because your focus isn't on the company or the boss who is the tyrant. Your focus isn't on the old boys network. Your focus is on getting your promotion. Your job is to push your personal brand and concentrate on the win. Now, because personal branding doesn't happen overnight, you can easily lose focus, but that is when you need to accept the idea that a choice to win is not a one-time action. Your choice to win is not a one-time action. So just because we read this book does not mean that it's over, right? It's a weekly, often daily decision to stay focused and win without excuses just because it's snowing outside. And you can't refuse to go to the trade exhibition. You can't refuse to go to the trade exhibition because it's too cold. Or if your friends decide to go on a holiday, you can't now take a vacation when you have your business plan to finish. Or if you do, you need to complete the plan while it's on holiday. Or someone once said you weren't any good, so now you're too scared to get on stage. Or your boss shouted at you in front of your coworkers, so now you're nervous to struggle through to get what you want. I don't know why I was welling up inside. I was like, whatever that win is for you. And this is what I want to say, right? Like, I get that some people have this desire to be billionaires and trillionaires and they want to rule the world, right? If your idea of what your life looks like isn't that, that's okay. If your idea is to be a school teacher, you're a success. Like, I know that sometimes we get muddied with what the world thinks success is, but success is whatever you say I'm doing. You're a success in that. When I was a stay-at-home mom, I was a successful stay-at-home mom because guess what? That's what I chose to do. And I put my 110% in that. So if you don't have a dream of having your own business and making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, that's okay because that's my dream. You know what I'm saying? That's my dream. You can still live a happy, successful life with whatever you choose to want from life. But you got to decide what that is and not allow the world to make it and make you think that this is what you want. You got to go a little deep and figure out, do I like that? Do I not like that? This morning I was scrolling on social media and I ran across this comedian. He said something. He was like, when the barber start cutting your ear, it's like, man, it's time to settle down. And I started laughing. When I was laughing and I noticed how I felt at that moment, thank you for the daily heartbeat. When I started laughing and I felt how I felt at that moment, I hit follow. And the reason why I hit follow, because I said, he makes me feel good. Watching this made me feel good, right? And if I'm going to be on social media, I want to watch things that make me feel good, that make me smile, to be like, you know what? Because at that moment when I smiled, I shut it down, I laughed, then I went about it. Thank you for the finger hearts. I think that's what that is. What? Oh. I did it. Hey, sorry, y'all. I get excited. All right. So whatever you want to do in life is up to you. And once you make a decision that this is what I want to do, just know that you're a success in that. Okay. Happy Friday. All right, here we go. He says, your feelings will come and go. So focus on what you want, not how you feel. The key is not to wait until you believe you can, but instead to make up your mind to win. Say, irrespective of the emotion. Y'all, I love these big words. Y'all, I can't wait till I be like, I be out and I be on a date or something. I'll be like, yeah, irrespective. Irrespective of the emotion, I am here to win. When the gremlins show up, you can acknowledge the feeling, maybe even take a minute to talk to the twins, letting them know that they are welcome. After all, the gremlins are showing up, are showing you that you are human. But then you have to work on the actions required to win and to do so despite the gremlins on your shoulder. To get up and move, prepare the to-do list, attend the event, speak at the conference, make the sales call, sit with the accountant, do it all with the gremlins shouting at you and jumping up and down like raging spoiled children. Yo, they do, don't they? They be like, I want to do this. No, you can't do this. You're dumb. You don't want to. I'll be like, but y'all be happy as shit when we be sitting there eating that expensive ass food. Like, what? You be happy when I'm out shopping and spending this money. So why can't you get it together? Like, what is wrong with you? Do it all with the gremlins shouting at you and jumping up and down like raging spoiled children. Let the gremlins have a tantrum whilst you focus on the actions. After a while, those gremlins will get bored that you are still doing it despite their negative words. They'll get tired of you not stopping. The more you do, the more your actions and results will start to quiet down the gremlin. And as the negative thoughts quieten down, that feeling of having self-belief will start to rise. All right, she got some work for us, y'all. She says, let's do the work. What are your gremlins? So get a piece of paper. I should have told y'all at the beginning. Get a piece of paper, write it down. We might be spending We're gonna be spending a couple days on chapter one, cause sheesh. All right, or maybe I just need to read faster. What are your gremlins? Um, so when I read this before, I wrote down fear of success, worthiness, limiting self belief, lack of confidence, holding on to unnecessary emotions, and laziness. And when I say laziness, my laziness is sitting on the couch watching Lifetime reruns, or sitting on the what's another one that I sitting around just doing nothing. It don't even necessarily have to be hey, it don't necessarily have to be anything in particular, but I know that I could watch TV all day long from sun up to sundown and while I'm asleep. So I know that when I am laying in the bed watching TV, that's one thing that I just be like, "You're not doing nothing." All those gremlins pop up, even if I deserve to rest. But because I've seen people in my family just lay around and do nothing, yeah, it's not. It's saying YouTube is not receiving enough maintain. I don't know why the internet or what. I don't know what to do. I gotta fix it though. All right, because maybe I should just stop streaming